going to try a senior recital. We haven't done this before, but these ladies are all so talented that we couldn't just stop with 2 songs. We had to do 6! Woohoo! So it's going to be a really fun evening. We tried to split it up into some interesting sets. Our first set is kind of about new love, and just in terms of what you're going to be watching here, we mixed up the musicals a lot. So we have some really new shows, like last 5 years that Jen's opening the show with. Really old musicals like Guys and Dolls we've got going on, and Pirates of Penzance, which is of course an operetta. So we kind of run the span. Sarah's doing some opera in here as well, so we've got lots of fun. But I think the reason that we came up with this love theme really was because I've just been with these girls through so much. Jen, since she was a little girl, I think, 6th grade, you're still just a wee one. And you know, it's so exciting to see them. I know, she's still a wee one, but she's a bigger wee one. So anyway, they're just so dear to my heart, and I love them all so much. So I thought that this theme of singing about love and all the things that come into love are so important. So we're going to open up our senior recital with Miss Jennifer Whitehall singing Summer in Ohio, where she's going to college.
Your picture on the inside sleeve, and then I couldn't the clouds apart and you will start to see the sun again. And life's a ball, you are standing tall. You've made your way back to the top. Breathe in and taste the ocean breeze. Look at the way the leaves are dancing in the banyan trees. Listen to what I am singing to you. Nothing is too wonderful. Nothing is too wonderful. Nothing is too wonderful to be true.
Hi, my name is Kira Bowser, and I will be attending Marymount Manhattan next fall. My first piece today is called Ready to Be Loved from the musical Edges. I first heard this song when I was at a master class in Manhattan, and I immediately fell in love with it, and I knew that it had to be part of my recital song set. So here is Ready to Be Loved from Edges. I think I've worked it out. I think at last the cloud has moved aside. I spent a lifetime waiting and woke today to find my arms are open wide. There comes a point when things aren't clear, then they shift into perspective. All hesitation seems to disappear. I think I found the way. I finally found the way to let things go. The past is there to teach you. Mistakes provide the pain that help you grow. So I have healed and I have grown. At some point I guess you have to. But I don't want to face
right, let's hear it for that first set. I want to just, before we start the second set, just acknowledge Deb. Lukey, can you please stand up? Our fabulous pianist. Yeah. Now, Deb today is playing 60, 70, how many songs? 64 songs, yes, in one day. That was quite the feat. So we love her for it. Also, our great drummer this year, Chris Capitz, is here. Thank you for him. He's adding an explanation. I just wanted to, for each of the girls, just share a little memory lane. But because Tamar's next, I'm going to make her the person. But it's funny because I met Tamar because of Kira. Kira started with me a year before Tamar, but Tamar was in Alice in Wonderland. Thank you. And she came to me with an audition piece, some crazy song from that show. Yeah, oh God, yes, the Willy Wonka song. Don't remind me. Anyway, it's been so wonderful to see these girls through their voice changes and all that great stuff. When Tamar started with me, she was belting and singing all sorts of crazy things. And now she's this wonderful soprano that we've set off into the world. So I'm so, so proud of her. And so, come on up. Here's your big cousin, please, girl.
For everything she's done for me, because this is actually one of the songs I did for my college auditions, and I couldn't be here going to college for music as one of my majors if it weren't for Julie. And I thank Deb for pushing through the song, and I want to thank my parents, especially my dad, for driving me to all these auditions and everything that they've supported and done for me through these years. All things are
in between a sailor from Chicago who's white and a black woman from New Orleans. And during the time period, it's not okay. So this is when she first meets him. So this is beautiful for Mary Christine. He was a stranger. He was lost upon Punch Tree. Said he was looking for a pretty smile. And I am blind. I am blind. A little voice said, danger. But it was someday on Punch Tree. I was spinning myself down in Blues Park. He came by, wrinkled shirt, piece of work. I applied, beautiful. I never seen such beautiful. I never seen such arrogance. Never seen such loneliness. He came along so powerful. I never felt so powerless. I never seen such beautiful. And then I'm looking at him.
Hi. So for my duet, I asked Chris to sing with me. Chris has been one of my really close friends for the past couple of years, and it's an honor to be able to sing with him. So yes, this is a whole new world from Aladdin.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you under my
Miss Nellie, but she is just amazing. Her first recital, I think if you guys remember, she couldn't, her hand, I have a video of her hand doing this the entire recital. But she's so poised and wonderful now, so I'm so happy that I've gotten to teach Sarah these years. Sarah also takes on the treacherous duty of cat watching at my house when we're away on vacation. So thank God for Sarah. I don't know what I'm gonna do when she graduates, because that cat is not nice. I know, everyone knows how awful he is. He like bites everything. So anyway, Sarah's been just a huge addition to our lives, and we just love her. After I said something nice about you. I know you're singing. Okay, so now we're on to the very depressing set, so don't get too sad, it'll be fine.
How could I know I would have to leave you? How
Jamie arrived at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie's probably feeling just fine, and I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? What about things that you swore to be true? What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie, sure something wonderful died. Jamie decides this is right to decide. Jamie's got secrets he doesn't confide, and I'm still hurting. And run away, run and find something better. Go and drive the sun away. Run away, like it's simple, like it's Retain, Jamie, bring back the lies, hang them back on the wall. Baby, I see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie's over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that doesn't change the fact, that doesn't speed the tone. Once the foundation's cracked, and I'm still You
It's no excuses, I have only one. You had your daddy's hands. Forgive me, you're your daddy's son.
So much to say after something that awesome. You know, Kira, when she started out with me, we were struggling with the middle school years, right? So we were struggling with all those dang district auditions. Districts, curses. And we were always just never quite getting there, and it was like, And then, sophomore year, you started out for that first St. John's musical when you did Adelaide? It was sophomore year. So I remember seeing Kira's mom and thinking, oh yeah, she's Adelaide, this is great, it'll be fine. And then you sang that song, the Adelaide's Lament. And I was like, what? Like, who is this girl performing? I mean, she was amazing. She had this character voice and she just shined and came alive on stage. It was the most exciting moment that I've had with a student ever. Because it's one of those moments where in the studio you don't quite see it or hear it or know it. And then you see it on the stage and you go, oh my gosh, it was so exciting. And you just saw like a little bit of this theatrical sense that she has to the way she sings and puts music together. And it's very exciting. And I'm super, super excited that she's going to study at Marymount Manhattan. Marymount Manhattan, I can say that. And musical theater is definitely where this girl belongs. What a voice. I'm so proud of you. So congratulations.
Everyone has someone special in the world, and I have you. Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're soaring through the air. We'll ascend until sky that's bright and blue, and some things will never end. The thrill of our magic ride, the love that I feel inside for you. We'll climb high beyond the break of day, sleep on stardust, and dine on bits of moon. You and I will find the Milky Way. We'll be mad and explore. Let's recall, let's fly, aloft on the breeze, tide about, sail on with windy ease. Pass the days, doing only as we please. That's what living is for. Some things are meant to be, the tide turning endlessly, the way it takes hold of me. No matter what I do, and some things will never end. The promise of who we are, the memories when I am far from you. All my life I've lived for loving you. Let me go now. My next piece is entitled "Running" from Hot Mess in Manhattan, and Julie found this song, and it's such a gem, and it just will really capture what I'll be doing in Manhattan for the next 4 years of my life. So here is "Running." The subway's stuck again, and traffic's at a standstill. If I have to walk 10 miles to get where I'm going, then I will. Don't care if my feet give out, or what the world might say. I know where guess that's why I'm always running, always running, always running, always.
I just wanted to introduce my web partner, Sister Victoria. She and I have been friends for a couple of years now, and I just remember her coming in. I was a junior and she was a freshman, and just being completely amazed by her voice. So I really wanted to do a web with her, and I'm a senior, so this is my last chance. I'm 11 to agree to sing the flower duet with me, which is from the opera La.
is gorgeous. Okay, before Jen sings her famous Let It Go from Frozen. Jen's obviously been with me the longest. I think the studio started maybe with Jen and Gina Cervello, like forever ago. So she's been near and dear to my heart all that time, of course. Jen and I have always had this wonderful relationship where, first of all, she'll learn anything I teach her. So she's like, okay, whatever, sure. Weird song from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, sure, sounds cool, I'll do it. She'll do anything. But she also has a lovely habit of, in the studio, never showing me anything. So then when I see her perform live, I'm like, what? She like acts and she performs, she does all these crazy things that she never once shows me in my studio. So you guys are in for a lovely treat with her last two songs. I am gonna miss Jen terribly, like I have her sister for the next however many years. But it's sad for me, because really she was the beginning of all this, and it's mostly all of her friends is the reason why I even have a studio, so. I love you, babe. Kill it.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this whirling storm inside. Gonna keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go,
That never happened. I think it actually might have been Tamar's idea to bring it back, just as a way of closing out my career with Julie. I know it's only been a couple years, but it feels like much longer. So with that, here is Green Pinch and Leonard from Sweetie Todd.
So this is my last song for the evening, and I just want to thank everyone for coming, and When I was a girl, I had a favorite story of the meadowlark who lived where the rivers wind. Her voice could match the angels in its glory, but she was blind. The lark was blind. An old king came and took her to his palace, where the walls were burnished bronze and golden braid, and he fed her fruit and nuts from an ivory chalice, and he prayed. my beautiful young
My final song of the evening is called Look at Me Now from Andrew Lippa's A Wild Party. And before I start, I just want to start about my start with the studio. My grandma, Grimsey, first found Julie in 7th grade, and I can't thank her enough. And my mom, thank you for all the love and support, and really through the college audition process and just all the lessons and driving and rehearsals. So thank you both for this. So without Julie, I couldn't have done this, and look at me now. Prohibition, they can shove it. Revolution, rise above it. My solution, time to cover it before it's too late. I was born in a ditch in West Virginia, ran away from home at 10, crawled right out of that ditch, and holy cow, just take a look at me now. I've been learning a trade. I've swung the hedge for more than just a couple of men. I've been pillowed and paid for, but won't you look at me now? Look at me now, taking a bow. I've been through hell and back. Look at me now, happy in hell. I'm in a swell name, Mr. Black. Give me a bottle of bourbon and half a chicken, and I'll conquer the world. I've got life in me yet, so let me tell ya, the sun is gonna rise again. When you start in a ditch, you quickly learn to flow. So darlings, 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 take a damn good look. Look at me now.
Before my last song, I just wanted to thank my parents for always driving me to lessons and supporting me in everything that I've done with music and theater in the past, so thank you for that. And also thank you to Julie for putting up with me since 6th grade and just helping me so much through all these years, so thank you. For my last song, I'm going to be doing Defying Gravity from Wicked. This was the first musical that I ever saw when I was like 10, and I was just obsessed with it, and I've always wanted to sing every song and hear her, so this is Defying Gravity. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'm soon avoid defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, but you can't hold me down. Limited, my future is limited, and I just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be up in the sky, defying gravity, flying so high, defying gravity. I'll catch them every now. So if you can find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. To them I am defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. Will never pull me down. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me
Sit down for a second. Okay, so first we want to thank Deb because she has endured like 12-hour rehearsals and all day, dedicated all her time, and we could not have done it without her. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys to our drummer. He kind of caught up with us last minute and figured everything out in a couple of weeks, and he's just a man. So we'd also like to thank Josh because without him we wouldn't have all these mics working, and we steal Julie from him so many times a week, all the time. And exactly. So we want to thank you, Josh.
Thank you to Julie for spending hours and hours and hours to put this together and letting us do our own recital, and just for all the years and everything